The first scream cut through the restaurant like broken glass. Evan Brooks looked up from his daughter's coloring book and saw three men standing too close to the woman in the corner booth. Their bodies blocked the light. Their voices were low, sharp, urgent. The rest of the room froze, unsure if this was an argument or something worse. The woman did not shout. She stayed seated, calm, controlled. That calm made Evan uneasy. He had learned to trust that feeling. 6-year-old Lily tugged his sleeve. "Dad, why are they angry?" Evan placed his hand over hers. "Draw me another son," he said. "Big and yellow." The men leaned in closer. One grabbed the woman's wrist. That was when plates clattered. Someone gasped. A phone slid across the floor. The woman finally spoke. "Let go." Now, her voice carried authority, but the man laughed. "You think money protects you everywhere?" Evan exhaled slowly. He had promised himself a quiet life. School runs, packed lunches, reading at night until Lily fell asleep on his shoulder. He had buried the other life years ago, but the other life never really leaves you. He stood up. People noticed then. A few chairs scraped back. A server whispered for someone to call the police. No one moved toward the booth. Evan walked forward with empty hands. He stopped a few feet away. Gentle posture. Open palms. "Hey," he said. "This does not need to get ugly." One of the men turned. "Mind your business?" Evan nodded. "I get it. Bad day? Wrong place. Wrong way to handle it." The second man sneered. "You some kind of hero?" "No," Evan said. "I'm a dad trying to finish dinner." The third man watched him closely. That one worried Evan, quiet eyes, tight shoulders. That man knew violence. Evan shifted his weight slightly. He spoke to the group, not just the loud one. "You do not want this. Police response time here is under 4 minutes. Cameras everywhere. You leave now, you walk away. No charges. No headlines." The first man tightened his grip on the woman. "You talking like you know things?" Evan smiled faintly. "I used to." The woman finally looked at Evan. Their eyes met. Something passed between them, recognition, trust. She spoke calmly. "Gentlemen, I am asking you to leave." The quiet man stepped back half a step. He saw it now. The stance. The breathing. The stillness. This was not bluffing. The loud man did not see it. He shoved the table. "You rich people think you own everything." Before Evan could speak again, the man swung. Evan moved. The motion was fast, clean, controlled. He deflected the arm, stepped inside, and guided the man down. Not slammed, placed. The sound of the man hitting the floor echoed through the room. Gasps, shouts, Lily screamed. "Dad," Evan did not look away from the other two men. "Stay back," he said. "This ends now." The quiet man raised his hands. "We are leaving." They grabbed their friend and backed toward the door. No more words. No threats. Just fear and shock. When the door slammed shut, the restaurant exhaled. Evan knelt. "Are you hurt?" he asked the man on the floor. The man groaned. "No." "Good," Evan said. "Stay still." Sirens wailed in the distance. Only then did Evan feel his hands shaking. He turned to Lily. She was crying. He crossed the room in 2 steps and pulled her close. "I am here," he whispered. "You are safe." The woman stood slowly. She straightened her jacket. She walked toward Evan. "Thank you," she said. Up close, he recognized her. He had seen her face on magazines at the grocery store. Tech conferences. Charity galas? "You are Claire Whitman," he said. She nodded. CEO, founder, all the labels. Lily looked up. "Are you famous?" Claire smiled softly. Sometimes Evan felt a flush of embarrassment. He had not wanted attention. He had wanted the night to end with dessert. The police arrived. Statements followed. Phones recorded everything. One officer looked at Evan with curiosity. "You military?" Former Evan said. Special operations? The officer guessed. Evan did not answer. Claire waited until the questions ended. She watched Evan help Lily put crayons back into the box. You handled that with restraint, she said. You could have hurt them badly. I did not need to, Evan said. Violence is not the point. Ending it is? She studied him. Most people freeze. Most people do not have a child watching, Evan said. Claire nodded slowly. When the restaurant reopened, no one felt like eating. The manager offered free meals. Evan declined. Lily was exhausted. As they headed for the door, Claire followed. May I ask you something? She said. Sure. Why are you not still doing that kind of work? Evan looked down at Lily because this matters more. Claire hesitated. Those men targeted me because I refused to sell my company. They thought fear would change my mind. Did it? Evan asked. No, she said. But tonight changed something else. She reached into her bag and handed Evan a card. If you ever want to talk, or if you need anything. Evan took it politely. Thank you. Weeks passed. The video went viral. 3 men attacking a CEO, a single dad stepping in. The internet made stories fast. Some wrong. Some exaggerated. Evan avoided it. He focused on Lily, on bedtime stories, on pancakes shaped like animals. One afternoon, his phone rang. Unknown number. This is Claire Whitman. Evan hesitated. Yes, I found out who you are, she said. Or who you were. You trained crisis response teams, negotiation, de-escalation. Evan closed his eyes briefly. That life felt distant, heavy. I'm starting a foundation, Claire said. We train employees and communities in conflict prevention. Not fighting, understanding, reading situations, saving lives without force. Evan was silent. I want you to lead it, she said. He almost laughed. I am just a dad. You are exactly that, she replied. And that is why people will listen. That night, Evan watched Lily sleep. He thought about the promise he had made to himself. Quiet, safe, small. He also thought about the restaurant. About fear turning into relief. About how one calm voice had changed the outcome. In the morning, he called Claire. I will do it, he said. On one condition. Name it. I still pick my daughter up from school every day. Claire smiled through the phone. Deal. Months later, Evan stood in a community center in Toronto. Then Chicago. Then London. Teaching people how to slow down. How to see the human before the threat. Lily sat in the front row, drawing suns. Big and yellow. The world did not change overnight. But small moments did. Arguments ended sooner. Fear softened. Hands unclenched. And every time Evan told his story, he ended the same way. Kindness is not weakness. Calm is not surrender. You never know when the skill you hid to survive will become the gift someone else needs. That night in the restaurant was not about stopping an attack. It was about choosing humanity when it mattered most.